Hey guys, it's John here in the studio with a slight bonus feature for you today. I often get asked about my video setup, and I did a video in the past talking about everything I have in here, and I have actually revamped a lot of stuff in here. So I thought I would tell you about my two desks, which I have set up here. This is the main desk that I'm sitting at right now, where I do the majority of my videos from. It's also where I do the live stream from. This desk is really set up for live streams and for video creation. My other desk over there, I really have just set up for Zoom calls, and an occasional video gets done over there, but it's really set up for me to be able to sit down for 12 hours and talk to people. But I wanted to hop on here today and kind of show you a little bit of the setup so you can kind of see what I'm working with. First thing I'm going to start with, of course, is my MacBook Pro. For those of you guys who don't know, this is the computer that you guys helped me crowdfund, and it really does do an amazing job, and I'm so appreciative. And then right next to that, of course, is my teleprompter. Now, in that teleprompter, you can probably see it in there because I have the teleprompter turned off. In that teleprompter is a Sony ZV-E10, which is a interchangeable lens camera. It takes amazing video and amazing photographs, and I have it set in my teleprompter for permanently. So it ends up being a great little camera. If I turn the teleprompter on, you'll see that when it comes on, the camera kind of disappears in the background. Eventually the screen will pop up. There you go. So the camera kind of disappears, but what it does, it gives me the opportunity to be looking forward towards the lens. And if I ever get on a Zoom call or something like that at this desk, I'm looking at the person in the Zoom call. Let me go down here. Okay, so right here, coming out of the MacBook. Right here we have, this is actually my wireless microphones that go with my camera that's outside, that I use outside. And then right next to that is the CalDigit TS4. What this is this guy here. What this is a dock. The new Macs only have two inputs, and this gives me an opportunity to have multiple inputs into my computer. And so it's actually imperative to have this. Without this, I couldn't do what I'm doing right now. Coming over here to this side. Down here at the bottom, we have the A10 Mini. Now, you'll see all these fancy buttons on here and everything. But these fancy buttons, all they really do is they switch. I only use these ones down here. They switch cameras that I'm working with. I actually, honest to God, don't know what any of the rest of this is. But these camera switching is wonderful. I love it. Straight up here, this is called a stream deck. When you watch the live stream, you see me do my introduction into that, my exit out of that. What this does is it allows me to have scenes where I can push buttons and just keep moving from scene to scene. So like the 5-minute countdown with the jazz music is my first scene, and then we go down through. This is one of my latest additions to the studio. It's a Wave XLR. I used to have a big mixer board, and I didn't use 90% of the functions of that mixer board. What this is an audio interface, and so my microphone plugs into this, and this plugs right into the docking station here. And my microphone is back here on this big stand. Now, I'm going to come up the big stand here. And what you see here is a Synco Mic D2 shotgun mic up on a tall stand. Now, that Synco, the reason I bought the Synco is because the industry standard for film is the Sennheiser 416. And the Sennheiser 416 is $1,000. The Synco Mic D2 shotgun mic, when they do comparing the sound quality, it has it's indiscernible to me, sound quality of the $1,000 microphone, but it's under $200. So I love this microphone. I think it does great sound. Now, I am a little bit of a cheapskate. You see this amazing little stand back here. Now you can buy these kind of stands on Amazon, but this stand is actually from my sister Patty's house. This was a couple of her speaker stands that she had. I have one on each desk, and then I use these clamping arms to clamp arms on to connect things like this. So let me go up again. So now over here you'll see this is a Mokose camera, M-O-K-O-S-E. It's really inexpensive. It shoots 4K. I have it set for black and white so that when I show the studio from a distance, that camera kind of shows it. They're only $100, and when we get to the other desk, my other Mokose, which is tiny, a tiny little camera, shoots in 4K, it shoots beautiful, beautiful images, and all of my Zoom calls are done on that, and that camera was only $85. So let me now move down and over here. Now what we have here is a Sony ZV-1. Now this is the camera that used to be in my teleprompter, and this is the one that used to always hunt and have Jeshua's eyes pop out at you. And that's I know the ZV-1 doesn't do it nearly as much as that camera does, but this has, for the price, this is a phenomenal little camera. It is a fixed lens. Now I have added a widescreen adapter to it so that I can do widescreen stuff with this, but it's a wonderful little camera. I have two of them that I use. Right down below that is an iPad Pro. Now, if I'm doing a live stream, a lot of times I'll have what you guys are seeing on this screen, whereas I'm looking at software on this screen. Now, what you're looking at right now is the software I use for live streams. This is Ecamm Live. I like how the hands, I'm pointing it all in one line. Ecamm Live. When you're using Mac, you use Ecamm Live. If you're using a PC, you would use the OBS software. Ecamm Live is phenomenal. It's amazing. I don't know if you can see over here. These are scenes, and I can literally start playing scenes that I've built inside of it, and frames and everything else. It's an amazing software if you're into Mac at all. Now let's go straight up from here and look at these. I have two different lights. You'll notice I have two different colors. Now this one back here on the back is really about giving me a main tonal color. It's big, it's got a softbox on it. And this one is to give me a little bit of whiteness to the right. By diagonally putting it to my right, I'm getting light behind my glasses, so it doesn't shine on my glasses when I'm talking. So that's important. Now, over here to my other side, you'll see I have a big window right there. So this is looking out my front door. But a lot of times I'm filming at night. So what do I have? I have a blue light up above me. And so that to me gives me the big, the side. So this blue light gives me variation from side to side. So to me, it makes me stand out on the screen quite a bit. Now behind me is just, of course, my buddy. Now you'll notice that brick wall there. That brick wall is a pattern on a piece of fabric. I don't have any brick walls in my house, actually. I just like to look, and you'll see back here my other cameras are back there, and I'm all set up. I have a orange light and a green light back there to connect. And now we're coming back to the front again. So that was the main desk. Now let's jump over to the other desk. So guys, here I am over at my private session desk. Now, one of the things you may not notice in these videos is this desk is about a foot lower than the other desk. I'm sitting in a much lower chair. It's something I can sit in for longer periods of time and be very comfortable. This is a desk that I sit in for 10, 12 hours a day sometimes doing private sessions. And so I thought I'd hop on and show you this desk as well. So let me hop over to this other camera. So this other camera that I'm on here is actually my iPhone, and I'm coming over here. This is my older. I bought this used older MacBook Pro. I needed a second computer for this desk, so this is an older one, but it works great for Zoom calls. So I'm very pleased with it. It works wonderfully. And over here on this desk, it's a much simpler setup, very much simpler setup. If you look at the MacBook Pro, it goes over to, in this case, a TS3 instead of a 4. And into that TS3, we've got very few items. The main items that are coming in are my teleprompter. Like the camera in this one is a Makose. It's a little square little camera, and it shoots beautiful 4K imagery. I love it. It's only $85. If you're looking for a nice cheap 4K camera, look up MOKOSE on Amazon. You can find them. They're beautiful, and they're completely adjustable. You can focus them. You can do all kinds of cool things with them. Right below that is this teleprompter is one that I bought. It's same as the other one on the other desk. They're just about $80 on Amazon, and then you have to buy a monitor separately. I bought this monitor on Amazon for $69, and that gives you the function of a teleprompter. So once again, we're going into the Wave XLR again. So I have another one of these over here, so that the same mic setup as above. I've got another shotgun mic here, the same one that I had on the other side. One thing I did forget to mention on the other desk is behind my ZVE10, I actually have a connected fan. I don't know if you can see that back there, blowing on the back of my camera, because live streams can make your cameras heat up pretty bad. Other than that, on this desk, there really is only lighting. You've got the big light again, and my side lights coming in, right? And this was also the desk where I used to have a green screen. And now I've actually gotten rid of my green screen, and I now have my bookcases behind me. And so it's much easier. I don't have to deal with fading my background or anything. Also, the most important thing on any desk, anywhere, the coffee and the coffee warmer. And right here below the teleprompter, you'll see my notepad. This is where I write all my channel messages for private sessions, and they sit right below the teleprompter. So when I'm talking to someone, I can read it right below the teleprompter, and it looks good. But like I said, this desk is very simple. It really only has the monitor, the mic, and the interface, and the camera and the computer tied in. There's not anything really extra like that other desk has multiple cameras and camera switchers and everything else. This desk is a very, very simple desk. And once again, another MacBook here, which is just wonderful to have the double setup. What's also nice about having a double setup is if, in case of emergency, one of my computer goes down, I can jump on the other one. Like this one can do a live stream. It's just not as built for live streaming as another computer is. So here I am back on my desk that I use for my private sessions. This studio setup is very, very functional for me. I come in the morning. Everything on each desk is independent. They all go to their own separate power strip. So if I want to work on videos, I turn on that power strip. Everything turns on over there. If I want to work on this disc, I turn on this power strip. Everything turns on here. And it's great because I can get to videos or to private sessions really quickly because I've got it just streamlined for ease. I know that other desk over there looks really technical. But if you start with just a computer and get your docking interface, then just think about it simply. You start with a desk like this where you have a computer, an interface, and a microphone with a camera. You don't even need the teleprompter. You just computer, interface, microphone, camera. You can do a complete YouTube channel with just that. Lighting, of course, makes the entire videos turn out better and the images turn out better. quality sound. People will watch bad video if it has great sound, but they will not watch great video if it has bad sound. So you want to make sure your sound is good, and you set that up in the system. The Wave XLR is really simple. There's no other buttons or sliders or any other things. It's just literally plug and play. You plug the mic in, and then you can adjust the knob. It also has a headphone output if you want that, and it has a mute feature. You can mute the microphone right by tapping the top of it. It's a very simple device. And it's a great device. It does a great job for me. So I just wanted to hop in here and give you the kind of the tour of the video studio, because I get people who ask me about my tech a lot. And it used to have much more like mixer boards and all kinds of other things. And over the course of time, I actually have pared it down. I know the other desk does not look like it's pared down, but in reality, simplifying the sound made life so much easier and so much better. Some of my earlier videos, I struggled with volume, and that was because of the mixer board. By coming to the Wave XLR, I don't have those issues anymore. So I guess that's all I really wanted to tell you guys and show you guys. Just kind of want to give you a tour of what the desk looks like, and what the studio really is. And you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya.